Welcome to the latest edition of University Career Center Quick Tip. Today we will be joined by Kate in the Office of Academic Support, giving us some quick tips about how to take tests effectively and also some basic Zoom etiquette that we all should be following. Thank you, Kate, for your time. We look forward to hearing your tips.
Thanks, Addie. So I'm going to be talking to y'all today about Zoom etiquette as well as some online test taking tips. As far as Zoom etiquette is concerned, two things to remember: be respectful, be professional. Prior to your Zoom meeting or your appointment or your class, whatever you're Zooming for, ensure your technology is functioning prior to. Making sure you're in good lighting, making sure your webcam is functioning, as well as having the link on hand. Also, probably best to get there a couple of minutes before, but not too early. You don't want to have a risk of Zoom bombing somebody. Also, dress appropriately. If you were dressing up for a class, for a presentation, carry that on into your Zoom appointment. You don't want to Zoom in your pajamas, right? Also, where you Zoom matters. Sit at a table or a desk where you're upright and you're focused and you can really address your audience. You really wouldn't want to Zoom from your bed, right? Also, when in doubt, just mute your microphone. Sometimes there's background noise. Wearing headphones can really eliminate that because you're talking into a microphone versus your computer microphone. So as far as Zoom etiquette concerns, that's all you need to know. For online test taking, be mindful of your space. A lot of the proctor sites like HonorLock do require to see your space prior to starting the exam. So make sure that any of your study materials are not on the table unless you're permitted to use things such as scratch paper or a textbook. Which brings me to my next point. If you've used scratch paper in the past, keep using it as long as you're permitted to. If you don't know if you're permitted to use scratch paper or your textbook, email your professor. They're there to answer questions for you. So also something that I struggle with is having my mind wander whenever I've taken an exam in the past. Sometimes you just want to process your answers, and sometimes that leads you to looking around the room, right? Well, with HonorLock or any other proctoring site, it's a little bit difficult to do that. So if you need to take a minute and regain your thoughts, close your eyes and process. If you need to use your scratch paper to just do a quick little doodle or make some notes, do that as well. Also, watch your time. Try to avoid using any type of Apple Watch or a Fitbit or a cell phone to keep your time. That way you won't be potentially cheating, right? So using a watch or a clock. Sometimes too, when you're taking a test online, time can kind of get away from you because you're not usually able to see your time on your computer. As well as test taking in an unfamiliar space, using things such as a sign on your door. Say you're at home and you have siblings, or maybe your parents need to ask you a question. Making others aware of when you have your exam can really help your productivity during the exam as well.
Those are some great tips to be following. And thanks again, Kate. Make sure that you are taking advantage of all the resources that the Office of Academic Support are providing. And we look forward to you tuning into the next episode of Quick Tips. Have a great day.